Bitte. In Ordnung.
Swedish.
What are you doing?
American. I need help, please.
Germans here.
No good this way, no. Okay, you come.
Et sans limite, les nuits sans toi. Quand on se quitte, on oublie tout. Mais revenir est si doux.
Wie heißt du, Schatzi?
J'attendrai le jour et la nuit. J'attendrai toujours ton retour. Le temps passe et court en battant tristement dans mon cœur plus lourd.
Entrez.
Allô?
Bonjour. Bonjour.
Wie bringt een order?
Je vois. Américain.
Is it that obvious?
Unfortunately, yes. When does your boat sail?
In
3 days.
3 days.
It will be difficult. All right. Ask your captain to take care of the ship's roster, like with the last one. I must have a good Swedish name.
Ja.
What are we going to do with you? I meant to tell you, we are not alone.
Not another one.
Just another poor lost French worker who wants to see his wife and children. You will help him.
It's possible, I suppose. Is the camera here?
Yes.
Smile, for God's sake. You look like an escaped convict.
Souris, Michel, voyons.
Better. I will develop it myself tomorrow. There's a Swedish ship in the harbor. Is that the one?
Oui?
Could we be alone?
Of course, mon amour. I've been dreaming of nothing else all day. Attends dehors, s'il te plaît. How did you think I got the passes? Hmm? But of course, you find the whole thing disgusting, don't you? Not at all what you learned at Sunday school in Kansas. Good girls don't do these things, no matter what. Well, I find myself a little disgusting sometimes, too.
I don't think that. I'm just sad. No, what I really am is jealous.
Perhaps after the war, we will all have time for such emotions. I'm going to wash. I did not invite you here.
Why? Is room reserved for the enemy?
I always take it wherever I go. It looks just like my little village in Alsace.
It's Hans.
I have the passes. The Swedish ship leaves at midnight. But you won't be on it.
Hans!
What a fool I've been. All this time you've been using me.
No, Hans, that isn't so. This man was brought to me like the others. What was I supposed to do? Turn him over to the Gestapo?
She was so clever. And I, fool that I am, did it. But not this. I will not help a spy to escape.
I'm no spy. I'm a POW.
It's true, Hans.
Shut up! Why should I believe a word you say? It was all lies. Everything was a lie.
Put it down, Hans.
You would shoot me?
Put the gun down.
Get up, Hans. You and I are going for a little walk.
No, you can't. I won't let you.
He knows about you. When I'm gone, he'll turn you in.
I would never do that.
Listen, Hans. You turn me in, they'll just send me back to camp. Or they'll torture her before they kill her.
You think I don't know that?
You have the papers?
Goodbye, Hans.
Listen, Hans. If anything does happen to her, I promise I'll find you.
You're a very bad judge of men, Lieutenant. But if you can't believe that I would never do that to her, consider it cynically. If I turned her in, they would shoot me for collaborating with the enemy.
Will they be here?
Sure. You have my address in Strasbourg.
Right here.
And you'll come to see me after the war.
You can count on it.
I will. J'ai quelque chose pour toi. I have something for you.
Hol! Omar kelpajurs, glansbelag till dans. Hol! Denna flicka tjatar mar omkring min hals. Hol! Halt! Halsen bitte. Los. Los. Los, in Ordnung, weitergehen.
Welcome to neutral Sweden, to freedom.
Thank you.
Welcome.
What does Minerva think of this expedition?
She understands how I feel.
The air raids are gone. She has had her husband at home with her for 6 months. Perhaps she is getting accustomed.
It isn't easy for either of us, Winnie.
They are shadow men, living in a shadow world. They vanish, vaporize. You may never penetrate their foul dens, Johnny.
You can't believe that they should go unpunished.
Others can do it.
They murdered the best men I've ever known. That can't go unanswered.
You are not a policeman, Johnny. I'll get someone to help you. I'll put Anthony Eden onto it. He'll find a bloodhound for you. Tony's as hot to hunt the buggers down as you are.
It's 3 o'clock, sir.
I'm summoned before the king. Peace is not an easy business either.
No, sir.
Better than the alternative. Find them, Johnny. Haunt them. Haunt their waking and their sleeping. Give them no rest. Keep at them until the debt has been paid.
I will, Winnie. I will.
Merry Christmas to you. Thank you, my dear. Peace at last. Victory's ours. Oh, there you go. Out you go. Good night. Good night.
Wonder if I could take a look around.
Called time, mate. They'll have me license.
Just a quick look around, please.
Wow. Sinners are in uniform and all that. I make an exception just this one time.
I had an appointment with some old war buddies. I guess they couldn't make it.
Perhaps tomorrow, then.
Thank you anyway.
I thought you were dead.
Corey. Oh, Mike, my God, it's good to see you.
You too.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Sit. And what happened? I thought the Gestapo took you.
Long story. I ended up being taken across the Swiss border so I could carry a peace message to Churchill. Where's Mac and Wings?
Wings. He made it to Italy. He joined the partisans. They took over a local Gestapo headquarters and fought his way through to the American lines.
What about Mac?
Mac's dead. He was murdered.
If you don't break a rule now and then, nobody would know what they're for.
Thanks. Tell me about it. What happened?
Gestapo. They shot him in cold blood. I saw it all.
It's okay, Mike. Tell me about you. What happened to you?
I had help. A girl. A French singer in Hamburg in the Resistance. Now that the war's over, I'm going back to look for her. The fact is, Johnny, I should never have left her.
Listen, Mike. I've been given permission by the Allied command to hunt down the killers of Roger and the rest of the men. I'm going to set up a base in Vienna. They're giving me an assistant, a guy with a police background and experience, but I'm going to need some more help. You'll do it?
Yeah. Yeah, you know I will.
Right, sir?
Where the hell you come from?
Well, the fact is I followed you out here.
I didn't see you.
You weren't supposed to. They asked me to keep an eye on you. They don't want anything to happen to you after what you've been through. This is the Russian zone, sir.
You're Captain Matthews.
Right. New York City Police Department, 7 years. Law school, assistant DA before I enlisted.
John Dodge. You tell me something, Matthews. You make a habit of tailing your fellow officers?
I was just trying to protect you, sir.
You trying to protect me or impress me?
Perhaps a little of both.
That's okay, Mike. Captain Matthews, Lieutenant Mike Corey.
Sorry, Captain.
So, Captain Matthews, now we know you can sneak around. What else do you do?
Well, I know the law, how to assemble evidence, make a case that can stick. They also say I'm pretty clever at interrogating the difficult ones.
They say you're clever, huh? And what do you say?
Well, clever people never say, sir.
Well, Captain, I'm going to need your help. I've never been a policeman, so you tell me, how would you begin this investigation?
Well, the first axiom of a good cop is to start with what you got.
What have we got?
Well, sir, the execution of one man takes some planning, but the execution of 50 escaped prisoners takes a lot of planning. A lot of cooperation at the local level. In my view, therefore, this could never have been a local operation. This plan had to start at or near the top in order for it to succeed.
Where does that leave us? Hitler is dead and Himmler killed himself.
Well, von Lindiner was executed, and the men who actually pulled the trigger are completely unknown to anyone.
It leaves us with Hermann Göring. He was in overall charge of the Luftwaffe camps, right?
Mm-hmm.
We should have no trouble in getting permission to interrogate him.
Good. I'll arrange it right away with Allied Command.
All right.
Welcome aboard, Captain Matthews.
Nice to be here.
Please sit down, gentlemen. So, you want to see Goering?
Yes, sir.
You did receive a copy of our order, sir?
Yes, but I thought you were looking for Gestapo.
Yes, we are. We thought Herr Göring could help us out here.
I would tend to doubt that.
Oh, myself.
It's pretty unlikely Himmler would have taken Goering into his confidence on this thing. Goering wouldn't have stood for it.
Well, sir, that's a possibility we'll know better after we've spoken to Herr Göring.
So when can we see him?
I spoke with General McLaren. He's given his permission.
Excuse me?
What?
He's given his permission? Why shouldn't he?
What are you talking about, Lieutenant?
Major, why shouldn't General McLaren have given his permission? I mean, we're all on the same side, aren't we?
Tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock, Spandau Prison.
A lot of laughs, your boss. Thanks, Tony.
I'm a soldier like you. I knew that it was a soldier's duty to escape. This is what I told my Führer. But his mind was poisoned by Himmler.
Well, Himmler's dead. We can't talk to him.
I'm giving you my word as an officer that I was not involved in the deaths of your comrades.
Your word as an officer? You stood by and let the Gestapo shoot von Lindiner? Your own officer.
Von Lindiner was your friend. Did you give him your word of honor as well?
Now, we know from captured records that there was a meeting between Hitler, Himmler, and yourself 2 days after the escape.
What makes you think we discussed the escaped airmen at that meeting?
The minutes of the meeting.
There were no minutes.
Exactly.
Why were there no minutes of that meeting, Herr Göring?
I have no idea.
All right, I'll tell you what I think. I think it's because you were plotting a crime. A crime contrary to all the rules of war and the Geneva Convention.
I would never be part of such a plan.
But there was a plan, and if there was a plan, obviously you were a part of it, weren't you?
I admit nothing. Himmler was capable of anything. He was a lunatic. He had no respect for anything, and no decency of any kind.
So you're saying that Himmler ordered the execution of the escapees?
He's dead. What difference does it make?
It makes a difference to me.
Who else was involved?
I told you. Gestapo.
Who exactly in the Gestapo?
You say you're innocent, but you're protecting the guilty.
Well, there was a man, a protege of Himmler, who was in charge of the special measures. He organized a special unit within the Gestapo and swore them all to secrecy with an oath.
Oh, that's rich.
This is what I was told.
This man who organized and planned the murders, what was his name again?
If I ever knew it. I'm afraid, gentlemen, I've forgotten it. I've been rather preoccupied with other matters. There is talk of a war crimes trial. It seems they want to hang me. Me, a simple soldier.
You were a soldier, Field Marshal, but you were never simple.
Well, gentlemen, if this great worry were lifted from me, I might be able to think clearly again.
No. We don't negotiate.
All things considered, Herr Goring, we'd rather see you hang.
They have sworn an oath, Russman. A German knows how to keep an oath. You'll never discover a thing. You'll have to come back to me.
Gentlemen, good morning. Welcome. We have an extremely difficult task ahead of us. And unfortunately, our time is limited. Now, first, we have to interview every soldier who was stationed anywhere in the vicinity of Sagan and the prison camp. Next, we have to interrogate any captured Gestapo officials. And then we should be talking to anyone who is at all concerned with the capture of our men. And I don't care if they were pushing papers around or actually involved in the arrests themselves. Yes, go ahead.
Sir, what makes you so certain it was the Gestapo? Can we rely on Goering's statement?
Well, we're not. We have witnesses who were actually alive and saw the boys taken by Gestapo agents.
Quite so, but is it safe to infer from that that these same agents, assuming that they were Gestapo, actually murdered our boys?
Roger Bichel and Al Haig were taken from their cell by 3 Gestapo agents. I saw that. Roger Bichel was my best friend, and I never saw him alive again. So you infer anything you want, but I know that he was murdered, and I know that the Gestapo did it. If any of you have doubts about what we're doing here, perhaps you'd better leave now.
Yes. Well, gentlemen, all of you are here because of your familiarity with the law and with rules of evidence. We will need proof, and we will need names. What we're going to do is try to establish a chain of command here, gentlemen. At the bottom of this pyramid, we have 50 names, the victims. Above them, their killers, and above them, the men who gave them their orders. And at the very top, that man that organized and originated and planned the murders. We want them all. Not just the triggermen, all of them. Now, our first task will be to try to find any of the camp officers or guards from Sagan. Check all of your sources. Watch very closely for any connection to the Gestapo. Understood? I have your assignments.
Guys, there's one more thing. Unofficial. I'm trying to find this girl, Marie Chantal Dubois. Hey, come on, guys. She saved my life. Her home was in Strasbourg before the war, but it was destroyed. Any help you can give me on this, I'd really appreciate it.
That'll be all, gentlemen. Thank you.
Say, I'm really sorry. Welcome aboard.
Thank you, sir. Good bunch of guys.
I'm not too close to this, Mike.
Major Dodge, there's a Captain Wojtek returning your call.
Hey, Johnson. Who's Captain Wojtek?
I'm not sure, but I think he's Czechoslovakian police.
John's a very smart man.
Why do you say that?
What's the primary thing we have in common with Czechoslovakia? The Nazis. We both hate the Gestapo. The OSS may not try to help us, but the Czechs would love to see those butchers hung.
Holding a guy named Kiowski in Hongrad's prison in Prague. I think he knows something.
Who's Piasky?
He's Gestapo from Czechoslovakia. See, half the escapees headed for Czechoslovakia. The Czechs think that he knows something. What are we waiting for? Now!
This is the official part. No man who went through this door ever came out again. Czech resistance fighters were tried here. It really took very long. Then they were marched in here. The man we caught, Kijevsky, was very fond of that little toy. He liked to make them lie face up. After accused were executed, their bodies slid along the rail, and there they were put into the cheap coffins. Gentlemen,
you said just now that you spoke to Zacharias and the other men. But I thought there was only you, Zacharias, and the man from Brno.
I make mistake. My English not good. We were three only.
I don't believe you. I think you're lying. I think there was a fourth man. Who was it? Who was it? I know he's lying. He damn well knows I know.
Listen, why don't we go back in there, drag him from the cell, and place him face up under his own guillotine? I bet you'd be more cooperative then.
You got something, David?
I might.
You want to go one-on-one with him?
No, I have an idea. I'm gonna need your help, both of you. I thought we might take a slightly different tack. Okay? All right.
Yeah.
Now, what's all this nonsense about our men being shot while trying to escape?
I cannot understand.
Unsere Soldaten wurden auf der Flucht erschossen?
Nein! Nein, ich sage die Wahrheit. Das ist passiert.
Lieutenant, we're being very rude. We haven't offered Mr. Kijevsky anything to eat. Go ahead. Go on.
You probably didn't see much fresh produce at the end of things, did you? Well, except for the Gestapo, they always had plenty of everything, right?
No, it's not true. We had to be careful. Food, the gasoline, everything was, everything was,
rationed?
Yeah.
Really? Even the gasoline?
Yeah, gasoline. Everyone knows that gasoline goes to the front. Now, that was after the winter battle. We had to be careful. The Gestapo careful about everything.
Yes, of course. So that would explain why, on the night in question, you didn't fill up the tank. In fact, you put in, just a moment. I have it right here. Your original testimony. I went to draw a car from the motor pool and used the ration tickets that I had been given to put in 20 liters of petrol. 20 liters.
Yeah, just so. That's right.
20 liters, how much is that?
5 gallons.
5 gallons to drive all the way to Sagan?
Only 5 gallons.
Nur 20 Liter.
5 gallons to go all the way from Zlin to Sagan and back again, a round trip of about 400 miles.
No, that's not what I meant. I was given the tickets by the man from Brno. I did not think about it.
But 5 gallons is just about right for a round trip from Zlin to Ostrava. Is that right?
I not understand. I was given the tickets. I put in 20 liter.
You were the damn driver. You had to know you didn't have enough gas to even get to Sagan, much less come back again. But that didn't bother you, did it? Because you knew you weren't going there. You knew you were only going as far as Ostrava. Ostrava! To the crematorium at Ostrava.
Nine!
You're lying to me, you bastard! You knew perfectly well that those men were being driven to Ostrava to be murdered and burned! What the hell's the matter with him?
I think he's fainted, Major.
gonna kill him, Mike. I was looking at him and all I could think about was Roger.
You didn't do it, John.
Not because I didn't want to.
I want the truth. Now!
I was told we were driving prisoners to Ostrava. When I asked where in Ostrava, the man from Bro, he laughed and said we were delivering them to the crematorium. The other man, he laughed too.
There was a fourth man. What was his name? What's his name?
Perhaps you would like to experience your own machine.
Now, we want the name of your boss, the man from Brno. You took an oath, didn't you? An oath of secrecy. You've already broken that, so why don't you give us his name?
God, he will kill me.
Who?
The man who gave the orders.
The man from Brno.
Not him, the other one, the one above him, right?
What's his name?
His name! The God, he will kill me!
He's still out there, isn't he? He's still free?
Schatz.
What was that?
The man's name is Schatz. The man from Brno.
All right, now we want the leader.
Zacharias, he was my partner.
No, not Zacharias, the other one, the fourth man, the one who gave the orders.
I've already given you the names of the other two. Is it not enough? I tell you that.
No, if you don't give me the name I want, I don't see any point in talking to the other two.
His name?
I only knew what we called him. I did not know his name.
Then what did you call him? What did you call him?
Deepaich.
Deepaich.
The whip.
Miss Deepaich, what was his name?
That is how we knew him. I did not know his name. That is all I know. I will die for this, I know.
Major, I don't have to tell you, but if we're going to convict these men of murder, we're going to have to do it right. We're going to have to do it by the book. You almost killed the only witness we have. If this is going to be a problem for you, then I suggest you stay out of it. You could jeopardize this entire investigation.
Follow me, gentlemen.
You okay, John? You seem down in the dumps.
Yeah, I guess I'm just tired. Tired of all of this.
It's just frustration. Things will start shaping up.
It's the memories, Mike. Roger was my oldest friend.
I hate the man who killed him so much I can't think about anything else now. And I don't like what it's doing to me. I'm starting to think like them. Starting to act like them, too.
Johnny, listen. We got a chance to make it right. For Roger and Mac and all the other guys.
No. I know you're right, Mike.
I'm not Roger, but I am a friend. Now shape up, Major. Nothing on shots. Get a load of this. Zacharias is married.
Frau Zacharias?
Frau Zacharias, we have some questions that only your husband can answer. And we'd be grateful for any help you can give us in locating him.
He's living in the American zone in Berlin with another woman.
Bitte?
Herr Braun, bitte?
Ja?
Herr Braun?
Yeah?
To the right.
Come on, Toots. Way to go, hotshot.
Good work, David.
Thank you, sir.
You're American? You're a fool. Who lets you come here?
I'm Major John Dodge of the British Army. You're a prisoner in the Allied Command. And this is Captain Matthews, U.S. Army Adjutant General's office.
Sorry, sir, I was out of line.
It's okay.
Funny man in?
No, he's not here right now. But he said to tell you we got no record of any of these guys.
None?
Hey, I'm just the messenger.
How can that be? There are 40 or 50 names here. These guys just don't vanish unknown, especially the OSS.
Maybe they're all regular army. I mean, we pretty much specialize in SS and Gestapo.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Hey, Tony. Can you do me a favor?
Yeah, sure.
She's not Gestapo. But you think you can get a line on her? And the German guy at the bottom.
Hans Gebhardt, Naval Reconnaissance. Hamburg. What's the connection?
They knew each other.
Yeah, okay. See what I can do.
Thanks a lot. Doesn't make sense. The OSS says they haven't processed a single guard or officer from Segan.
What? How is that possible?
That's what they told me, Johnny.
Pieper, France, Hauptmann. Remember a guard named Pieper?
Pieper? He was the head ferret at Sagan. He was tamed. What about him?
He's being processed right now at the American holding camp near Heidelberg.
Where'd you get that?
American 8th Army headquarters. They have a complete list of everybody at Sagan.
Wait a minute. The OSS boys couldn't get that information for you? That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, the hell with them. Let's go down and talk to Pieper ourselves.
Pieper. Here we are.
Pieper, France. Great Hauptmann, Luftstalag 3 Sagan.
That's our man.
It's funny, he's been released.
Where'd he go?
Doesn't say here. Sorry.
Well, you must have a record of it somewhere.
No, these are the only files we have.
Back to square one. So long, Captain. Thanks for everything.
If you need anything else, you know where to find me.
Captain.
Yes, Lieutenant.
What's funny?
Beg pardon?
You said it was funny that Pieper was released. What's funny about it?
Pieper was a camp guard. All prison camp personnel are routinely held until they can be interviewed by Army intelligence investigating possible war crimes.
So, wasn't Pieper interviewed?
Yeah. Yesterday. And then he was released under Colonel Jenkins' authorization. Camp CO.
I don't get it.
Lieutenant, we got dozens of bigger fish to fry than a Hauptmann in a Luftwaffe camp. It just strikes me as kind of funny that some OSS brass would fly down from Vienna just to interview Pieper, then release him right away, that's all.
Did you say Vienna?
Yeah, I did.
I'm telling you, Mike, these guys are sick. They're doing deals with anybody. We got Nazis crawling all over this place.
Did you get the information on Pieper?
Yeah.
So it was Major Paul who went to Heidelberg and ordered Pieper's release?
Look, this is between us, right?
Yeah, sure, Tony, don't worry.
Nobody cares about the Nazis around here anymore, except how they can use them against the Russians. I mean, 90% of what we do is about jockeying with the Russians. And war crimes is definitely not the highest priority.
Yeah, well, it wasn't their friends who were killed.
We're all set to take Zacharias now.
He's gone.
He's what?
Escaped. Zacharias jumped out of a Jeep last night and disappeared.
He was being guarded. I mean, you didn't just lend him a Jeep and let him drive off, did you?
No, Lieutenant, of course not.
Well, then how the hell did he escape?
Well, I really don't know. He was being transferred to Hamburg.
Being transferred? Under whose order was that? He's our prisoner.
The OSS. That's the order right there.
Signed by Major Paul.
What the hell are they trying to do?
They think their Cold War is more important than our investigation.
Do you understand what's going on here? Do you know what Zacharias is wanted for?
Well, I just got on this assignment.
He is wanted for the murder of 2 British officers and complicity in the murder of 48 others.
Look, I feel pretty bad about this, but there's nothing I can do.
I've heard that before.
Now what, Johnny?
Look, I gotta tell you boys something. Whatever's going on here has got to be happening at a very high level. I'd be right careful about bucking up against it if I were you.
Does your phone work?
Sure. Who do you want to call?
Winston Churchill. Right back.
I can appreciate your point of view, gentlemen, but I can't agree with it. The Nazis are defeated. They're not the threat.
We're talking about justice here, General McLaren, not politics.
Czechoslovakia is in danger of falling into the Russian camp, Major. The United States will go to extraordinary lengths to prevent that, even if it means using scum like Zacharias as sources of information. It's a very delicate operation. But believe me, it's very important. We can't afford to let your investigation muck it up.
Zacharias has already given us 2 or 3 valuable leads. No one knows more about the communist infrastructure in Czechoslovakia than he does. The Gestapo have been building up their dossiers on them for years. Look, it leaves a bad taste in our mouths too, okay? But these Gestapo guys have been around. They know the lay of the land. They know where the bodies are buried, so to speak.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
I understand that you, Major Dodge, saw fit to call Mr. Churchill about this. Is my information correct?
I can't afford to waste any more time, General.
Don't you think we might be overreacting a little here? Calling up the former Prime Minister of England about one lousy Nazi underling?
I'm kind of surprised you try going over our heads like this, Major Dodge. Even in that uniform, you're still an American. Besides, it certainly does nothing to improve Anglo-American relations. In any case, he's out of office and a civilian right now, so my guess is it won't get you very far anyway.
Okay, let me spell it out for you boys. We're using Zacharias, and we want you to keep your hands off. Is that clear enough, or do you need that in writing?
Yes, sir, I think we would like that in writing.
General McLaren's office, yes?
Major, I don't know why the RAF thinks it can get off telling the U.S. Army how to run its sector. Now, I don't go for that old boy crap of yours calling your cousin the Prime Minister. I think it stinks. So why don't you two just give me a real snappy salute and get the hell out of here?
General McLaren.
What is it, Major?
It's General Eisenhower, sir. He wants to speak with you.
This is General McLaren? Yes, sir. Well, we thought that he... I understand, sir. I'll see to it personally, sir. You have my word on that. Yes, sir. Our fullest cooperation. Goodbye, sir.
Leaving without saying goodbye?
Morgan has Zacharias. Go ahead. I can blow your brains out now, or you can hang later. Take your pick, Zach.
Kiowski leads to Zacharias, and Zacharias leads nowhere.
I'd like another shot at him, Major, if you don't mind.
He's terrified, just like Kiowski. Did you get anything on Kiowski's other partner, Schatz?
No, nothing. And the OSS brass found out that my friend Tony was giving us information, so they shipped him back to the States. Where did that end?
Great. Right back where we started from.
Well, I'm going to see Zacharias.
Can you join me?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Hey, John, see you later.
Okay.
Yes, hello. Can I help you?
Yes, I was told I could find Major John Dodge here.
Franz.
Then call me. How are you?
I'm fine.
Franz, My God, never thought we'd see you again.
Hauptmann Pieper?
Yes.
Captain Matthews.
How are you, Franz? We've been looking for you. Where you been? We've been looking for months.
In Stuttgart. The officer said he would tell you. So I waited. But now I can't wait. Perhaps I don't have a good soldier's discipline anymore.
How about a drink, Franz?
How long have you been waiting, Franz?
4, 5 months it is now.
4 or 5 months.
My wife is dead. My children gone. I don't know. But I'm home.
I'm sorry. Franz, we need to know what happened after the escape. Can you tell us all about it, just the way you remember it?
The commandant von Lindner was very upset, very agitating. But he was not a bad man. I remember it was he who had gotten Roger Bushel from the Gestapo the first time. He told him what would happen to him if he got out again, so naturally he was very worried after the escape. Then a man from Breslau came, Gestapo, named Absalon. Dr. Absalon. It was from him that von Lindner first heard that special measures would be taken by the Gestapo.
Special measures? What did that mean?
We could only guess it, but we suspected something terrible.
We need proof, Franz. Solid evidence linking the Gestapo with the murder of our friends.
It was after von Lindner had been arrested. And the list of those executed had been given to the British Captain Macy. That the truck with the urns arrived. Until then, I didn't believe that even the Gestapo could kill 50 men in cold blood. Stupidly naive I was. I promised, on the ashes of your friends, Major, that I would help avenge them one day, if I lived through the war. I will now keep this promise.
Gentlemen, let me have your attention, please. Now, this is a transport order that a truck driver gave Hauptmann Pieper when he delivered to the camp the ashes of all the men who were executed. On it is a list of every city where the driver made a stop and the names on the urns at each of those stops. Now, Lieutenant Corey is putting that information on the board here. And this order is signed by a Dr. Absalon. Gentlemen, I think we may have found the Apache. Now, we're going to pull out all the stops. We're going to arrest and interrogate every Gestapo agent we know about. Anyone who might be in a position to know who this Dr. Absalon is or where he might be today. Let's go.
That's the name for Garrett.
This signature. What have you got there? Just looking at this picture of Zacharias and his girlfriend again.
Let me see that. Well, it still looks the same to me.
It's the only one that shows some kind of a landmark, though. Something we can identify that place with.
Oh, yeah, of course. You mean the smokestacks on the river?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's not much to go on. Could be any place.
Can I see that?
We've got something of a break here. You see the painted sign?
Yeah.
Turns out that the word means electricity in Czech. That narrowed it down a bit. So we went through our files on Czechoslovakian cities, looking for a match on the two stacks and the river. And found one. It's Brno.
Englishmen. Or Americans, maybe.
Why would you think that?
It's impossible for you to be another nation. So, you come Gestapo hunting, huh?
And how did you know that?
Everybody knows this is where Gestapo pigs come. Fewer people know was also headquarters for resistance fighters. Gestapo get drunk. We all around to listen and watch. When they are here, we know where they are. Simple. So, what do you want to know?
Who was the head of the partisans around here? We'd like to talk to him.
Přáteli, je to strašně. The English wants to know who was the head of the partisans. You are talking to him. Don't tell to no one. It's big secret. Nazdar.
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 Nazdar. Sir, we're trying to find two men, both Gestapo agents. One's name is Dr. Absalom, the other one's called Schatz.
Dr. Absalom. I do not know him. But Schatz is here. Just over there. No. It's a big joke. Wait, you see. Jan. This is the best artist in Brno.
Hello.
Hello.
Worked also for partisans. Made sketch of every Nazi and Gestapo pig. That's how we know who to shoot. Ukaż im, Schatz. Many nights. Gestapo bring Czech girls here. Strip them naked. Jan painted these things here.
These murals?
Yes. And for faces, he used Gestapo. Gestapo think it big joke. Very funny. They want Jan to make many drawings. Now they are immortal, huh?
Schatz. Is this a good likeness?
He's the best artist in Brno.
Can I get some more light here?
Musisz dać više světla. Bude fotografírovat.
It's him. This other one. It's the guy who killed Mac.
What's this man's name?
We only have his nickname.
Yes. Departure. You got anything?
I'll tell you in a minute. Mr. Schatz seems to have tidied up after himself. There's a record here he's apparently forgotten. His name appears on a list of those requesting retirement benefits. Ah! Breed. Gets him every time. Herr Schatz is Austrian. That's his home address.
Zacharias and Kioski have already implicated you in the deaths of Airman Kirby Green and Kidder.
Oh. It has come to that, huh? There is no more honor.
Tell us about Departure.
You have him too?
Yes. I never understood how Herr Himmler, who was usually so reasonable, could trust a man.
You knew him well, of course.
Well, as well as a superior could know a subordinate. But that was before Herr Himmler discovered his special talents and promoted him. Before he began to entrust him with delicate missions. So foolish. Burkhardt was never controllable.
So it's your opinion that Burkhardt was the wrong man for such a special assignment?
Personally, I always felt that the man was mad, and as Himmler found out, he was inept as well.
Yes, other people have told us that Burkhardt had displeased Himmler, but we were never entirely clear as to why.
Yeah, you would not believe the stupidity of it. All the Gestapo records concerning the Sagan escapees were identical. All stated that the prisoners attempted to escape while being allowed to relieve themselves by the side of the road. All were shot while fleeing. Himmler called him back to Berlin and told him he'd have to do a better job than that. It was certainly no way to run a delicate operation.
Burkhardt told you that?
As a matter of fact, he did. You have him here or in Hamburg?
As a matter of fact, Herr Schatz, he claims you ran the special assignment.
I warned you that the man is mad. You shouldn't listen to a word he says. All lies. Right? He planned the whole operation from the very first day. My God, he even bragged to me about how he personally had selected
the victims. He says the same thing about you. Who are we to believe?
I give you my solemn oath.
Why the whip?
You see, he hasn't told you everything. You don't know them.
I think we know just about everything we need to know.
No, you don't. He was unspeakably savage. He loved killing. His favorite method of interrogation was to take a suspect to his room and then flog them to death with a special rhinoceros hide whip. He's a terrifying man. Cold. You've seen him. He once took a woman's head right off her body with a whip.
Well, it's just your word against Burkhardt's. Unless you could think of someone who could corroborate your story.
Yes, maybe Dr. Absalon?
Dr. Absalon, of course. He could verify everything that I have said.
Yes, well, but we thought that Dr. Absalon was really very small potatoes.
Not at all. Breslau being nearest the camp, Dr. Absalon coordinated the entire recapture and relocation of the prisoners.
Why is that?
Why? Because he was the Breslau Gestapo chief, of course.
He's still in Breslau, is he?
No. He was captured by the Russians. That's what you knew, that. You've tricked me. You didn't know. You don't have Burkhardt!
Take it easy.
Calm down. He can't get to you now.
You don't think so? That's because you don't know who he is. You don't know how powerful he is. He can have me killed here in prison.
How can he possibly do that, Herr Schatz?
Not another word.
Corey, call the Russians to check on Absalon, okay? And then get back to Brno and check the records for this Burkhardt.
You got it. Where are you going?
Moscow, I hope.
As much as I despise waging war, I think I prefer it to this.
What do you mean? I don't follow.
Dealing with men like this Dr. Absalon.
I thought you were just holding him here for trial.
Do not insult my intelligence, Major. Both sides are using this swine. Racket experts. Intelligence experts. They are all only experts on making death more unpleasant. Each side has a shopping list of former Gestapo and Nazi scientists. We have Dr. Absalon. You undoubtedly have others. Come. Hopefully, his information will lead you to what you are looking for. But he will not be available to testify at your war crimes trial. Consider him a resource, not evidence. I'm sorry.
What exactly were the orders you received on or about April 26th of last year? What steps did you take to implement those orders? What were your orders? And what steps did you take to carry them out?
I have the reputation as a very meticulous man, Major. I have here a copy of the original teletype, which was read out in Wieland's office on the night in question. This list was sent to Berlin, and yes, your name is on it.
Who carried out these executions? Which of these prisoners did you or your subordinates actually execute?
Now, fortunately, I had very good men in Breslau. I had men I felt I could trust. But then there was Burkhardt.
He was there?
I had the impression he wouldn't have missed it for the world. Rare, isn't it, a superior who isn't afraid to roll up his sleeves and get his hands dirty? Don't you agree, Major? During the next few days, we took out 27 prisoners from Görlitz and Hirschburg, always in small groups, and shot them. I was always surprised how calmly they took it. We had their remains cremated at Langnitz. I made a list. I have a copy for you.
Doctor, the names of over 40 executed prisoners are on this list, together with the places of execution, which probably means that you know the names of every Gestapo official involved in the murders. Isn't that correct?
By strange quirk of memory, I think I recall every agent still to be found in the British, American, or French sectors.
What were those names?
That information, Major, will cost you. It will cost you a small piece of your Anglo-Saxon pride. One American cigarette.
Now, the objective is a destroyed hotel, straight down the hill there. Apparently the Gestapo are running a black market operation out of it. According to Absalon, Burkhardt's involved. If he's there, we're gonna take him.
out the guy in the windmill. We'll go on a count of 10.
Okay.
Stehen bleiben! Nicht schießen! Nicht schießen!
Well, it's been a very long road, gentlemen. Very long. But I'm afraid it's not over yet. We still haven't been able to locate Burkhardt, the man who personally selected all the victims and was probably responsible for the killing of the other 18, especially the 2 we know about.
Squadron Leader Bichelle and Gunnery Sergeant McKenzie.
So don't we have any leads on Burkhardt? Anything at all?
No, nothing.
Well, we do have one good piece of news, though.
Huh? Oh, yes. It's really very simple. Major Dodge and I have decided that you need a vacation, Lieutenant.
What? What are you talking about?
Well, there's this girl, you see, a very attractive young lady. French, I believe. Old friend of yours. Where is she?
Strasbourg.
I was afraid you were dead. I looked everywhere. Nobody knew what happened.
Things happened. There were battles. But you have come anyway. That is wonderful.
This is a beautiful area. I can see why you love it so much. What's wrong? Please.
It is starting to grow back.
What happened?
They have a quaint custom in this country. They shave the heads of women who have slept with Germans. To them, I was a collaborator.
Don't they know?
How? Who is going to tell them? Everybody's dead.
Va-t'en. On vit pas des ton espèce.
woman saved my life. Understand? She works for the resistance. In Hamburg. She saved the lives of many pilots. Doesn't anyone understand?
Yes, I do. He's telling us the truth. Elle faisait partie du maquis. Elle a dit la vérité.
Alors ça fait une carreau. Regarde ça.
Hey, guys. David Matthews, John Dodge. I'd like you to meet Marie Chantal Dubois. Dubers.
Enchanté.
Mademoiselle, we're honored to meet you. And thanks very much for saving the life of our reckless friend.
Yeah, exactly.
You're most welcome.
Come in.
That's the list.
Say, Mike, why don't you two take off? We can man the fort for a while.
Okay, thanks, Johnny.
Is this your elusive monster, Burkhardt?
Yes, the Paichi.
I know of him.
You do?
Yes.
From where?
He lives in Hamburg,
He does.
in the underground. Everyone knew he was involved in a black market. The whip, the Peitsche. I know of this Burkhardt.
Beautiful girls, come right in.
You sure you don't want to work for me? Now, with the English and Americans here, there's more money than ever.
But the big money is in the black market, n'est-ce pas? I'll give you 5% for the connection.
10%.
Merci beaucoup. He was frightened, but he couldn't resist the money.
She's got it. She's got Burkhardt's address.
Good. We go now.
We should notify the German police.
No, too much chance of a leak. We'll handle it. Let them know later.
Burkhardt shot and killed 18 men.
They couldn't do anything about it. They couldn't shoot back.
You take the cart. We'll go around back. Let's go.
Turn around. Turn around! Put the gun down. Slowly. Nein, nichts da!
Killed me when you had the chance, Major Dodge.
Johnny.
Mike, you okay?
Yeah. We're caught.
Get her help.
Oh, no. David.
I let the record show that this court has been established by the Allied command to determine what, if any, war crimes have been committed by the accused here present. We're operating in accordance with the conventions as outlined in the treaty and signed in Geneva in 1929. And, I may add, in the interest of humanity, everlasting.
16 hangings. A grim end to a grim lot. The deaths of your friends shall not have been in vain. Their murderers have been brought to account for all the world to see. And remember that this should never, never happen again. To Mike Mackenzie. To Roger Bushell. To David Matthews. To the 50.
To the 50.